So, when did you start this?
Too long. Too long, man. What, 2 years? That's far too much. In 2021, I was grinding 3 to 4 videos a week. 2022 came, when America came back, touched down. I was looking for some challenging content to really push me out of my comfort zone, and I looked at what channels like yours were enjoying. The idea of building an extreme demon came to mind, and I really wanted to switch it up, so I took it. It was a fresh new experience to share with the people, you know? I tried it out. It went horribly, but people enjoyed the struggle, so I pivoted my channel into pushing my limits and trying something new, which obviously has had its ups and downs and, of course, the breaks. But I'm glad that I looked around, and when I was posting these videos, I could see other people picking up the editor, right? And that's what I do YouTube for. I want to inspire people to make something new that they enjoy, and I think this series has just been something beautiful to encapsulate that.
You've been building this level for a really long time, and I know very well personally as a player that playing the same level for a very long time gets very taxing over a period of time, right? And did you feel any similar feelings towards that while building this?
Yep, I felt that. I scrapped my first attempt at deco after multiple episodes working on it because what happened was I had the layout and I jumped straight into decoration without any idea of a theme or how I wanted it to look. So by the end of summer, I had nothing to show for myself other than the layout that I made, and that was finished in March. So yeah, it took a little while before I started back up again, and that was easy because it was a blank canvas, right? I could just lay down an idea. But actually keeping that momentum and varying it enough throughout the whole level and keeping it interesting, it's tough, man. It is really hard. And with other goals on YouTube too, you don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. It's hard to start recording with the right mindset and motivation, which led to scrapped sessions, deco that's never been put out, deleted recordings, but that's because I wanted the level to capture everything about me as a creator, and that was my mistake. I realized it's just impossible to do that with one level. That's why I channeled the inner YouTuber and I went with the content route to end it with the 20 creators build for 10 minutes thing, because it just felt true to myself. It felt like the best way for the level to go out with like a nice sense of community. But working on it alone, it's just tough, man.
Was the experience building this everything that you could have hoped that it could have been?
Dude, everything and more. I learned so much about myself. Of course, I make content for the people, but this was the most I trusted myself and saw a level through, a piece of content through for myself, for me. This level followed me everywhere I went. I've built it on Juniper's PC, which was awesome to do in America. I used the face cam. I got that little side of it. It just feels like a part of me and my channel that I'll never forget because I've moved the goalposts so much with what I wanted it to be that I think I've felt every emotion while I've been building it. And being able to share multiple sessions live with my supporters was just so important to me. Like, I'm never gonna leave that behind as a channel experience because you guys have been through thick and thin seeing this level get built, and I'm just so glad it's done. And I don't think I could have possibly got anything more out of it for myself or the channel.
Sorry, but can I just ask real quick? Why throw a banana on the end screen?
Shout out to the people in my stream chat that tormented everyone asking for a fruit pot. I'm sorry I couldn't live up to the promise, but at least this banana will stand on the end screen for you all. It's for the fans. The way that it is currently in the level, these circles in the center kind of just exist, like they just float onto the screen. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that, so I'm going to add them to a group real quick. Let me just go for 843. We're going to just toggle it on right in the middle of the circle right here with a flicker. So initially, it's got to be turned off. 843, you go off. So it's going to flicker with a half space off and a half space back on, just like that. It's going to look a lot less awkward here. So there it is, boom. I also got to change the exit sequence by doing an off on off instead of an on off on. Sorry, this is confusing. I know we'll be out of this mess soon. I'm thinking we just have an 843 movement to the right, maybe 50 in 5 seconds. That does not show a duration line, unfortunately. It does, but it unloads itself. You see it's on here. I scroll over to the side, it unloads itself, and that's because there's so many triggers in this pod. We can do an ease in out, or we can go back like 70, and that can happen later on in the pod. I'm just hoping to make the circles a little bit more immersive rather than just feeling slapped on top, right? Here we go. This is kind of working. It's going to be in full speed this time. Hopefully I can get through. So the toggle on is nice, and then it moves a little bit. This is pretty much perfect. Wow. This part, it just needs a movement like this portal, I think, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, so 844 goes down 100, 0 seconds, and then as we get close to it, let's just do an exponential in out. Just a nice sight readable movement. 844 back up the way it came. No, it's just too quick. Gotta find that movement again. Make it like 1.2 or 1.3 to be honest. Something that just lets you see and appreciate the movement and feels flowy. Yeah, it is. It's cool. I gotta do it with the other cube portal there as well. You can just whack the same movement on. Nice. Okay, awesome. And then we have this part which is pretty much solid. I do notice that the background cuts off on the left here. We just gotta fix that, I think. And I'll just move that to the side a bit. Let's just hope that it stays on the screen. And we have done it. Okay, nice. This transition's so weird. This part is so weird. Okay, and now the video doesn't make sense because there's no end screen here, even though I built the end screen in the intro, the epic cinematic intro. With all of that out of the way, I'm going to give you a full practice run experience of this level, just so you can see how bad it is. I mean, good it is, yeah. First part, oddly consistent. I kind of like the click patterns here. I'm not sure if it's too easy or too hard, but it does seem to be one of the most bearable parts in the level, so I might fix up a couple of timings here because it just seems kind of simple, you know? This UFO part kind of wacky. You gotta be in the right place at the right time, and if you don't set up properly, it's kind of a mess. Wow, this might not be an extreme demon. That ship part is definitely... I'm gonna go back to that. Oh my god. That means I can talk about it a bit more at least. Yeah, this beginning doesn't feel like an extreme demon, but we'll see how it plays from zero. Yeah, you see, you gotta keep... You gotta be correct all the way through this UFO part, otherwise you're just gonna get murdered, and I think I've done it wrong again. No, I'm good. Okay, so this is definite meta click pattern for each part of this level, I feel like. 2 there, and then just single clicks for the rest of the ship, you'll see. So 2 clicks, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. That's a weird timing, that purple orb right before those spikes. And then this wave, it looks a lot harder than it is, I feel, but I've also done it a million times, so maybe I'm just used to the pattern and the way it flows here. There we go. Oh, this part has some strange timings. You gotta have some middle timings here. I gotta fix it so you can't just like do that. But yeah, when you die in this part, it definitely says I love GD Cologne, like very, very obviously. Thank you, Maxxormen, for that. Oh, dude, that click is so hard. It's purple right there. Dude, you gotta hit that so late. It's crazy. Maybe potential hardest click in the level. Dude, I'm dying to it every single time. What is going on? There we go. Okay, so there's the weird ball transition here. You have to jump into the ball and then quickly move back down. This click is kind of hard, and this transition is also very weird. It feels kind of disorienting because everything kind of eases in, and then you're like slowing down but also speeding up into the pod. It'll make sense if I actually like do it. There we go. Dude, the movement just makes me okay, I gotta fix that. Makes me dizzy, dude. Oh, oh my god. Oh, come on. And you gotta hit that black orb in a way that you go in the middle of those 2 spikes. So you can't hit too early, too late. I'm kind of liking those timings in this level, to be honest. And this UFO has a similar pattern. I kind of like the fact that it kind of carries on the exact same style of click pattern because it feels like you're playing one continuous part even though you're in different modes, right? Why is this so hard? There we go. Okay, you gotta do like some mega double clicks there. There we go. Dude, this click out. Oh, that thing is so hard. You gotta like wait a tiny bit and then jump in between the 2 spikes. Let me see if I can get it. So boom, boom, boom. Right there. Dude, that's so hard. I remember that used to be even harder in my layout video. Wait, the thing is playing in slow motion. So then how do you make a macro? I don't understand. This thing lags my game. Do I have to speed hack it? I don't know, dude. Okay, I guess we're playing this part at 0.1 times speed. In true Wulzy fashion, I have no idea what I'm doing to make this video. Oh, how did I survive that spike? Okay, you hit this late, and then you have to basically double click but buffer the second so that you hit the black orb before the portal, which is so cool. It has this really nice gameplay flow to it, and then there's a quick triple right here, which is insane. And then this part, you kind of just feel the vibes all the way through. This part has far too many things in it, I'm not gonna lie. Then you hit this late, like boom, but it goes invisible, so it's probably quite hard to see, but you get the rhythm of it. Sorry that we're playing slow motion geometry dash. Can you hold here? No, you can't. You have to click again. Okay, nice for the science. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. This part is not going to slow down. Thank you, game. Okay. Whoa. And then this part you kind of go behind some objects, but it's cool. I like it. Yeah, I should probably make a epic low detail mode for that end part, like the part with a billion different effects in, because it definitely lags the game. Too many rotating things. Oh wow, this part is harder than I remember. Dude, what the heck? I've probably played this part in so much no clip that I don't know how to play it. You gotta like wiggle. Okay, it's nice if you kind of use that space like right here to fly into. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bit of trouble avoiding that red orb. So it's kind of a weird learny thing. There we go, just like that. Okay, this part is just ridiculously hard, dude. I was originally gonna delete this gameplay. This level is quite unbalanced, but I kind of like the way that it is balanced, if that makes sense. Okay, boom, nice, we did it. Hopefully that works in normal mode as a what do you call it? A macro. Yeah, I hope you like the end screen. I kind of just whacked it all together with a bunch of different ideas. Let's see if this works.
This is the beat. Yes. This is the beat. Yes. This is the beat. This is the beat. Yes.
Alright, that is it. All I have to do is verify it. Thank you for coming to the showcase premiere. I will get straight to live streaming this. I hope I can verify it soon-ish, maybe. Schedule's kind of all over the place, so I don't know when I'm actually gonna do it. We'll say over the weekend. Keep your eyes peeled, turn those post notifications on. Thank you so much for watching. Check the links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.